first day out there to sort of get everybody's legs moving? Didn't look like an easy one.
No. But as expected, I think it was good to be out there. It was obviously a tough one, but that's how you should start a training camp. So I'm looking forward for tomorrow.
Building off of last year, what are your expectations? How high are your expectations for this group going forward?
Take the next step. I mean, we got to build up confidence here throughout the camp and try to have a really good start again and be more consistent over the year and level up from there.
What does it take to build confidence during camp?
I think it takes you build confidence with just repetition, hard work, and then you feel good about yourself and just get the mindset right. And if you do those little things right over again, that's how you build confidence.
The big storyline with you has been how much muscle you added this offseason.
That's nonsense. I think I've been more or less the same way the last 3-4 years, so I think that just popped up. I haven't changed too much, so that's all I can say. I've been the same way like the last 3 years probably.
Did you watch the Stanley Cup final last year?
I did, yeah.
Can the Devils reach that type of level? What Florida was able to do, what they were able to accomplish?
Yeah, I mean, Florida is a very good, deep team for sure. They play the right way in the playoffs. They play the right way the regular season, and that's where we want to get to for sure. That's the goal. I think we got to work towards that. And Florida is also a team that has a lot of speed, but they play the right way, and they're in your face. They play sometimes a good dirty hockey game, and that's especially in the playoffs. That comes up big.
I know you had asked Jack if he felt like he was a 7-year veteran in the league, and he mentioned that he was joking with Bratter about you guys entering your 9th season. How does that feel as your career continues to progress?
It goes fast. I mean, I was talking to Amanda. Back here again, 9th year. It goes fast, but I mean, it's always kind of a little bit the same feeling coming back. You're excited for a new year, but obviously, I'm at the age where I want to take a next step. I want to take the next step as a team, and I'm 9th year. I'm not getting younger too, so I'm still in a very good age. But I know I'm getting older too, and for us, I think it's time to take the next step here, and that's what I'm looking for.
And to build off that a little bit, obviously the passion for everybody is to raise the Stanley Cup at the end of the year. Do you feel like that passion continues to burn stronger as you continue further in your career?
100%. I mean, we had the same talk, I think, at the beginning of the year. Obviously, I've always been a guy, I want to win since day one. But obviously, when you're coming in as an 18-year-old, you're more also a little bit looking around. You're looking around the city where you're at, the big stadiums, and obviously when it's time to play, you want to give your best and win games. But as further you go into your career, more is more. You know you're getting older, and that's my ultimate goal is winning a Stanley Cup here in New Jersey, and I'm coming in my 9th year. I know that as well. So at some point we got to take that step and move forward.
I'm sure when you're growing up, winning an Olympic gold medal was also on that list. I know February was far away. Do you let it have a little bit of your mind thinking about that, or do you have a job to do every day? How do you even sort of compartmentalize that?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously it's in the back of your head. I think playing, or just in general, being part of Winter Olympic Games. I mean, like I said, it's my 9th year, and I've never been part of that. So obviously, realizing that we have a chance this year to play there, it's super exciting. But for me, it's in the back of my head. I'm focused me fully 100% here as of right now, and just try to take day by day and focus on a good training camp now and a good season, and then it'll come fast enough. But that's not something I'm trying to worry about right now.
But do you think that the Olympics could maybe have you focus even better on the regular season, being that there's going to be a break and it's sort of like 2 real good big goals, not just for yourself but for the whole league, for the teams?
What do you mean?
Well, it's focus. In other words, think about every game being meaningful.
In the regular season?
Regular season, and then also with the Olympics coming up. So in other words, there's a lot to think about, but a lot of goals that could be gained.
Yeah, but I'll try to take. I try to separate those things. Obviously, I'm not trying to focus too much on the Olympics now. We have a bunch of games before Olympics, so like I said, my focus is 100% here. And I know an 82 game season is a long season, so even there you can't focus too much ahead. You just got to take game by game.
I know it's early in camp right now, Nico, but do you sense any difference at all in the way Keith is approaching his second year as compared to what training camp was like last year? Is he more intense? Is he more X's and O's?
No, I think it's just more helpful because we know what he wants from us. We know what we've been trying to do last year, and it's just about, like I said before, about building that confidence, about doing your reps, about doing it over and over again. So we don't have to think about it and just doing it.
Timo, day one, training camp, never easy, I'm sure, just to sort of get your feet underneath you. How are you feeling, and how was that first session?
Yeah, it feels good to be out there again with the guys and battling. I think first day, especially, you want to set a high pace, high compete, battle through some sprinting and conditioning. But it's nice to be back.
What was your summer like for you in terms of, disconnecting from the game and then sort of gearing up for this?
Yeah, it was obviously nice to recharge your batteries and then reflect on the year that we had and set some new goals and goals in the off season that you want to achieve to come in the right way and go right off the start, not wait around, come right in and be ready to take another step individually and especially as a team.
When you talk about reflection, maybe what were some of those things that once you had a chance to sort of get your thoughts together, what were your thoughts on last season, and what you're saying is, what is that next step?
Yeah, just how can we be more consistent? How can we pile up more wins? How can we be at the end of the season in a spot where we're really, last year we won the playoffs and we exited first round, and that's obviously not where we want to be. We want to go further. We want to win the Stanley Cup. So how can we do that? Just kind of questioning everything and finding ways to improve that. And it's great to be back and working on those things.
Do you have a couple of answers that you're saying, how can we do that? What are those keys that you really think of?
Just daily habits of what it takes to win. And, not doing those things that kind of block you from doing that. Eliminating these on a daily basis, not just on the ice, off the ice, the way we prepare, the way we behave as a group, and all those little things that will pile up the consistency in our game.
What are the benefits of having a familiarity with Sheldon, in year two here, knowing what he was able to do last year, entering this training camp, knowing what he does?
Yeah, a lot. It's clear the way we want to play, the identity that we created for last season, kind of established. I thought we had an identity, but we didn't do it enough. Now we know what it takes for this team to be successful, and like I said, it's about doing it day in and day out.
What are the differences? Last playoffs, you didn't have Jack Hughes. How much are you looking forward to having him healthy for a full season and what he can bring you guys?
Yeah, all the guys that were injured, being back healthy. Kobe's still working on it, but just having guys back and guys coming in after a great off season, ready to play, ready to be a difference maker. So I think that the off season's always a big part for every player, especially when you go through injuries and all that. But now just being back here, mostly healthy and ready to compete. And like I said, put in the work every day.
Timo, do you have any thoughts on how the offseason went for Fitzgerald and the new acquisitions, stuff like that? Any first impressions of them?
Yeah, getting to know the guys that we have new. A couple players that definitely are really important to this team, and you can already tell they have a big impact the way they play, the way they play their roles. So it's going to be exciting to get to know them better on and off the ice.
Timo, Joe Pavelski was recently inducted into the U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame. Can you maybe share some thoughts on Pav and what you remember about him and what he was able to bring to San Jose?
Overall, just a leader, probably the best I've seen, and that's a guy that even now in moments I look back and see how he did things, how he handled situations, how he played, how he did all the little details. So a guy that I was really lucky to be around, especially in a young age, entering the league. So I mean, more than deserved. He's an unbelievable hockey player. Was an unbelievable hockey player, but even better person.